Yo, here we is again, trying this again. For whatever reason, the audio is attempting to delay things or mess around, whatever. I don't know. Let me see if it's going up again. Whatever it is, I mean, attempts are attempts, but you know. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, put it in the chat because we've been having what's it called? Technical difficulties. Not the tech guy. Trying to navigate this. I even brought the studio mic over here because it was acting like the computer mic wasn't working, though I was just in a live with the brother of mine the other night, and they heard me just fine, so it doesn't quite connect. Okay. And you would think it's a mic, but it's staticky shit. Let's see if it works now. See if this works. It's like all like a dark distortion going on with it. Like I can hear Logic stuff playing fine in the back, but every time I speak, or I even got videos to post up for you that are on the channel. Let me check the audio. Try built in. Like I can hear stuff fine. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not the tech guy by any means. But I do know if there is a problem or there's an issue, there's always a solution. And I learned that from listening to Sean Don. Let me try to scoot this mic away a little bit. Yo. Yeah. All right. Where were we at before all this disruptions and stuff? Yeah, I was on here for like I don't know how long a while ago, just steadily talking and going with it, and I was like, I don't even know if they could hear me. Let me see. And yeah, you couldn't hear none of it. But anyways, I just wanted to make sure the audio is still going, or the way it's supposed to go anyway. So this is like it is what it is. You're seeing it in real time, technical difficulties, all the little dramas of it and stuff. And sometimes you just gotta sit down and use your noodle, I guess. Anyways, before we were so rudely interrupted or distorted even starting, you know, like I don't know what was going on with it. But yeah, I got Logic playing in the background, just like I did before, because, you know, we still doing this onboarding thing right here. Because as you can see, the name on there, it say GOSCLOVE Dojo. The dojo channel is up. and all the content you may or may not have been seeing me post on my music channel, because there's more people that are already tapped into there. You know what I'm saying? They more people been like getting more views and stuff there. So I still been taking that content over there and putting it over on the music channel, just so more people can see it. And this whole onboarding process that we started like a week or so ago uh is to the GOSCLOVE Dojo channel and the Patreon. Now the Patreon is where it's really gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody know ain't nothing in life free. So yeah, there's a little, grab your little subscription. Now there is stuff there for the free members as well, because we want everybody to get in there. Sometimes people want to vet things out, or see how it go for them. And yeah, so I'm trying to regroup right now and regain my composure right as we speak, because there was a whole lot of nonsense to get this up and going, and to kind of bring you into my world. Like I'm pretty to myself type of person, what I'm saying, just from my experiences and my journeys through life. You know, it's not easy to come in here and be in front of you and do this either. I mean, though I may make it seem that way, and as we get the flow back on track and going and stuff. I got some good music in the back, and that helps me. Like, what I'm saying, because I deal with things just like you, and because we're all on a journey at the end of the day. We're all at different points and different levels of it, and you may be at a higher point on the journey than me, and I may be at a higher point than you, but together, collectively, we can all bring it together and raise those vibrations up. And I believe to peace, power, and prosperity, we can achieve abundance. That's why I say those things, not just like trying to teach a show, but like in real time, just like what I'm doing for the next one that come after me, trying to do these same similar things, because, there's always another you somewhere, we're all fractals, so to speak. Yeah. And it took me a while to really, grasp a lot of those things, even to like understanding that you have to invest in yourself to make things work. Like, and investing in yourself isn't always like, oh, I'm gonna go buy this shirt, or I need to buy some shoes. No, like investing in your mental growth as well, like mentorship and things of that nature. And even if you're just learning from afar and you don't have it to invest in a mentor at the time, what I'm saying? Still, just there's always little pockets there, but it's up to you to put the pieces together and make it make sense, so to speak. Because it should never fall all on your mentors to like hold your hand and lift you up all the way, this and that. Like, what I'm saying? It's your job as a mentee to make it make sense for them to even be messing with you in the first place. And those are lessons and hard pills to swallow at times too, because, we all got a dream and we all got visions, and, we all trying to do things. But yeah, it's beautiful to do all this right here in front of you. And I'm very fortunate to do so. I've been dealing with things in my personal life as well too. So, like we all got regular lives and stuff too. But I've been doing what I can to try to push that content out there to you that, I said I was going to do, because like, that's what I'm doing in real time. That's like exactly what I'm on. And it's all on brand of the stuff that I've already been saying in my music or stuff like that, if you have been tapped in or you have been tuned in. So I appreciate anybody that has gave me a like or a view or stuff like that, because it's very early days. In the early days, just when I keep saying stuff like that, it's just like, it just means there's a lot of opportunity, not just for me, but for you, because I will need like moderators and stuff like that of that nature as we're going off into like the full podcasting of it. Now I'm still presenting myself here from this channel, because the music channel, because that's where more people have eyes on me at right now. Now the GOSCLOVE Dojo, again, you see it right there, and I'll be reiterating some of these things as more people come in. You're seeing me on my GOSCLOVE music channel, but the Ghost Clove Dojo channel is where we're trying to get everybody to go. And even if you don't go there, there's still going to be a link in both channels for the Patreon, and that's where it's really going to go down. You know, like there's a lot of stuff that we're not going to be able to speak on the tube because you'll see delays, or, you know, they'll shut shits down. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it is what it is. You know, not here to this or that. I mean, we can dive into more stuff like that in the Patreon. Even if you're just a free member, there's going to be more content for you there. You know what I'm saying? And if you're supporting, like even from basic support to showing love, right now, if you're showing love, we're going to give you some deep content right now. You know, and basic support, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have stuff there too. It's, you know, ain't nothing in life free. This is a community-based thing that we're doing because, you know, like I'm supporting it, you know what I'm saying, because I love it. And like I'm listening to Logic right now, playing his tape like the whole time I played before, like because I love him and I love what he does. And like also in turn what he does, it helps me. Like it helped me be able to get up and go through my day today and like know that, man, just don't overthink it and stuff like that. Like, because if you ever dealt with like anxiety, stuff like that, it's just like, you know, there's just like, you know, people will fuck with you, try to work on you and stuff, and like try, you know, trick you out your spot type shit, you know, like, so it's a game, you know, so you know, we're just trying to make sure that we win, and collectively we come together, you know, we can make it easier, and when we're brothers and sisters, and you know, we can help each other out, you know, it never one person pulling all the weight. No, that's not gonna go down here, you know what I'm saying? But together it's easier, and actually that's the way it's supposed to go. It took me a long time to learn that. I thought I had to do everything on my own, from trying to figure out how to mix and this and that, trying to, you know, like that just wasn't what I was good at, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know, I kept investing in myself, and to the point to where I believed I could invest in myself more. And before I knew it, you know, I'm working with a real engineer that's like work with like I'm not dropping names or nothing like that, but he's worked with some people, you know what I'm saying? He's really dope, and like we love each other, we love what we're doing, and the workflow's great. And we got like a lot of projects sitting on a lot of music supervisors' desks. I mean, at this point, like literally, they're sending them to like labels and stuff like that. And I've been fortunate enough to have conversations with people about stuff like that. So that's all a part, you know, like that's where I'm at on my journey right now, you know, trying to transition a lot of this stuff. And it all starts with, you know, your microcosm and your macrocosm. Like, you know, I really love this shit. It's therapeutic for me. Like the same way I say, like that helped me go through this. Like I hadn't did my hair in like a week and a half at least, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they gave me the energy to do that. And then also like, man, I'm going to get in here and I'm going to go live with these people. I've been pushing some content out for you. And, you know, getting those pages and stuff up, you know, just the behind the scenes admin type work that people don't see, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing with my music stuff is like, as far as like basically being the manager part of it, doing the admin stuff, like making those submissions, making those cold calls, you know, just the shit, the grunt work that nobody wants to do. But, you know, that's the only way you get there. Like people that I gravitate and listen to like that, they even say like the difference between them and the people that they started with and stuff like that is they kept going. Like they, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you're doing something and it has, and I heard Spitter say this like a year and a half ago on a video, and it really stuck with me and helped me like hunker down on it. It's like, you know, you never know when you're right there and you about to break through. And like, you just, if you're doing something and it's got value, like what I'm doing, it has value. Like we're helping each other. We're lifting each other. We're raising the vibrations, people. So like, it's important, and it is helping people. It's healing people. It's helping me too. We've had people come in here, you know, and tell their stories and stuff, you know, when we was doing this upload and stuff, and that shit touched my heart, man. Like real shit. So it's like, I notice a purpose here, and you just got to keep pushing, you know. Nobody ever says it's gonna be easy, but you know what I'm saying, you just got to stay on the grind. And for me, it started in my mind. So like, biggest thing for me was believing in me, you know, and that's the biggest thing for a lot of us, you know. But we breaking through, you know. And I just kept pushing to the point to where like I can't help but look up and see the stuff that I'm doing and be like, yeah, like there's no second guessing, there's no doubting of that shit anymore, if you down and go back and play them fucking songs you've been knocking out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got this, boy. Like, you know, stuff that I gotta tell myself and stuff, you know, like, shit ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't easy for nobody. And anybody that's ever did it, that's why I salute and respect them to the utmost, you know what I'm saying? Like, because without them being there to show us, you know what I'm saying, probably wouldn't have did it, you know what I'm saying? Or people that you gravitated to and listened to and stuff, that like certain lines or certain this and that, when you in certain situations or however you came up, you know what I'm saying, it plays a role, you know. And the content and stuff that I'm diving into right now is like just right on spot where I am, because like it was focal points to like how this continued for me. And I know it ain't a whole lot of people in here right now. I'm just, you know, more or less speaking to the future viewers, just, you know, tapping in and really seeing. But we're here for audience participation. If you ain't here, don't be a secret admirer. Put in the comments, you know, let us know where you from, how you doing and stuff. Yeah. Lost my train of thought trying to, you know, do the stuff that we're supposed to say too. And if you are watching this, I love you. I appreciate you tapping in. And no matter if that's, you know, the same feeling you got for me or not, maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow you will. You know, because again, we're all on a journey and we might not be at the same pace, and throw you ahead. You know what I'm saying? There's the mental aspects and monetary aspects of it all. So it's like, you know, that's why I keep pushing that love. Like, you see, love is in my name. Like, that's what the love part stands for, love. The other stuff stands for other stuff. It stands for God, order, self, Christ, and love. You know, that's what I'm about. And I also say peace, power, and prosperity and abundance all the time. Those are the vibrations I'm trying to raise things to. So, you know, I'm trying to be the change that I want to see, so to speak, because we need it. We got too much stupid shit going on out here. And yeah, but send me some of this tea. I'm working, and I'm gonna keep working. I ain't gonna quit, and I'm not gonna quit. We're way past that. Every time I think about shit like that, man, I just go back and play them songs. Them songs got a nigga through, and help me believe in me. And I just keep working to maintain that. And you got to take care of that inner child. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you went through as a child and stuff, you got to take care of him too, or her. You know, whoever you are, whatever you are. Because we're all a lot more similar than you think, for real. And, you know, one of my mentors says it all the time, and I love it and I appreciate it, and sticks with me. You know, and it's more or less homage when I do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I love what you do and respect what you do. A mentor of mine says, you know, haters are really just critical fans. I was like, man, ain't that so true? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, another mentor, you know what I'm saying? People that say that, you know, when the people hate you, they really love you, you know? So it's like, you know, it's all the same. And then one of my favorite movies back when I was a kid, you know, there's a thin line between, you know, love and hate. So, like, you know, either way, I keep it all the way. I love it. Kind of long-winded into some preaching type shit, I guess. But that's what we're here for. Not preaching, but uplifting these vibrations. And what I'm going through might help you, you know, when you get there, or, you know what I'm saying, or if you're there right now. Then we can lift each other up simultaneously. And, yeah, let me get some of this cord over here so it ain't pulling so much on me and shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play a clip for y'all, and I'm gonna give me this tea in my situation. You know, I ain't even really hydrated properly yet, and it's already in the day. You know, I was up late trying to get some more content out to y'all. There is stuff available in the Patreon for free members, for paying members, and paying members. There's tiers to that. You know what I'm saying? And if you just get in there and you see the tiers and like, oh damn, that shit high as fuck. Like at the bottom is that's for a whole different side of things. You know what I'm saying? The mentees and stuff like that. It depends on where you are and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't as it seems. So, you know, how we help each other, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge a book by its cover, I guess what I'm trying to say with that. But if you just love what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? And you want to give me some basic support, because this is a community-based thing. Like I got bills just like you, and I'm doing all that and trying to push this and grow this up. You know what I'm saying, for all of us at the same time. Because there'll be opportunities for these early days, basically founder members. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been building a team and I'm continuing to build a team. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very coachable too, and I ain't scared to learn from nobody. You know what I'm saying? But that real rap though, don't take advice from somebody that ain't did what you trying to do, like for real. No matter if your situation is very complex, so to speak, to make sure that your advice that you soaking in at those complex areas are from those people that have handled those complex things. So I'm play a clip for y'all and give me some more tea and give me my hydrations going too. I'm gonna play first for y'all. Let's see here. This is from a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's some out of my archives, but this is from a movie. It's a real dope movie. The movie was called Oh God, but it's just a little snippet of it, and just like check it out. Let me know what you think. Actually, I could be telling you my perception, but that's not to say that's how it's gonna land with you. You know. But let me mute my mic too.
I'm not out of
Artie, if this is you, man, you win. This is the best gag you've ever pulled.
I'm not outie. Went to a lot of trouble to make it a comfortable interview.
You misspelled it, you know.
What?
Interview. Artie, if this is you, man, you win. This is the best gag you've ever pulled.
I'm not outie. Went to a lot of trouble to make it a comfortable interview.
You misspelled it, you know.
What?
Interview. In your note, it's I before E.
Give me a break. A few things I got right. I put summer before winter, didn't I? You scared?
Well, sure. But look, if this is a joke, it's gone too far.
It's no joke.
How come you've got just a voice, like everybody's?
Empathy. I'm talking to you in a way you can accept. I'm relating. I don't like to brag, but if I appeared to you just as God, how I really am, what I really am, your mind couldn't grasp it.
Look, I think you made a mistake. I'm not religious.
So?
Well, I'm not one of your believers. And I sure as heck don't believe this.
That's why I showed up. Too many non-believers.
But I read in an article that religion is on the upswing.
Religion is easy. I'm talking about faith. You're going to help me change that.
Me? I don't belong to any church.
Neither do I. Go back to work. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Thank you.
We'll talk.
All right. So that leads me to some good little topics and stuff. What was coming in here, what was already thinking for all the little what's it called, technical difficulties and whatnot. Yeah, speaking to people in a way that they can understand. That's a cool thing. Right now, you just you hearing me how I just am. I'm just like regular with it. I got some music playing. You getting to experience me. Yeah. I'm a regular dude just like you. I just rap nice. I've always been sort of like a philosopher type thinker myself. Like I like stuff like that, like Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, stuff like that. And I like regular stuff too. I mean, obviously, I come up in the hood, so like hood nigga shit. Like all that stuff. You probably hear me in those other videos just referencing a lot of movies and stuff. That's what we did when when I was a kid. Uh, Personal life wise, I mean, I've been dealing with a hand injury for a little while now. Probably about it was like August of 2023, and just difficulties with that, the politics and shit like that. Uh, yeah, but matter of fact, I'm gonna play that again because I had some more good points and stuff. But I was sitting there just watching it myself. We're gonna add it back and play that again because it don't look like too many more people that came in here. And yeah, it's our world. We're bringing them into it, and together we can make it whatever we want to make it. It's beautiful, it's positive, it's uplifting as we want. So
How?
Trust me, like it says on the money.
Artie, if this is you, man, you win. This is the best gag you've ever pulled.
I'm not outie. Went to a lot of trouble to make it a comfortable interview.
You misspelled it, you know.
What?
Interview. In your note. It's I, but it's I before E.
Give me a break. A few things I got right. I put summer before winter, didn't I? You scared?
Well, sure. But look, if this is a joke, it's gone too far.
It's no joke.
How come you've got such just a voice, like everybody's?
Empathy. I'm talking to you in a way you can accept. I'm relating. I don't like to brag, but if I appeared to you just as God, how I really am, what I really am, your mind couldn't grasp it.
Look, I think you made a mistake. I'm not religious.
So?
Well, I'm not one of your believers. And I sure as heck don't believe this.
That's why I showed up. Too many non-believers.
But I read in an article that religion is on the upswing.
Religion is easy. I'm talking about faith. You're going to help me change that.
Me? I don't belong to any church.
Neither do I. Go back to work. I don't want you to get in trouble.
Thank you.
We'll talk on the way.
How?
Trust me, like it says on the money.
that's a big lesson I had to learn too. Learning to trust in myself and that intuition and stuff like that. And man, damn near feel like, and this is just me being all the way with you right now. Like, damn near feel like I need to restart this whole video. We've been on here about 30 minutes or so, and it threw off my whole flow. But we've been dealing with that, just like little minor delays and stuff. Like even business side and things of that nature and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that was already supposed to happen, but I don't quite know what it is. I think it's just like directly opposition energy, pretty much, so to speak. That let that hit you however it hits you. I don't know no other way to say that. Just like when you're trying to do the right, you try and do your things and stuff, and stuff kind of delays you or gets in your way, like hurdles and humps and stuff. And though it may not be its intention to help you out, when you stay connected to source and yourself, which you'll learn that that's the same, as you continue on your journey. Sometimes those things that try to prevent you they really just build you up and make you stronger. Again, that's not their intention. 9 times out of 10, people like to say that shit afterwards, like, "Oh, I was just trying, make you do." It's like, but you can tell when somebody really like trying to show you tough love, and when somebody really just like don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That goes with that intuition too, and But when you keep doing right, eventually you break through, regardless of how people may feel, because at the end of the day, your character prevails. You know, however you have made your character to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's always gonna be protagonists, antagonists, stuff like that. But yeah, I like that. I like that clip. That clip was real cool. I wasn't even familiar to that until I was like putting it up for y'all, and I started like doing my little due diligences and stuff with it. Um, yeah, I've been posting a lot of stuff lately and that's what I told you I was gonna do, and it's really for the Ghost Clove Dojo channel. But you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna keep posting it on here as of right now until we have more of y'all onboarded over to that channel for one. And either way, wherever you land with it, or people that just tap in later and stuff because they hear my music name or whatever, whereas I continue to build that as well, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a journey as well. To like, I'm just to the point to where it's like all kind of like full circling together. And, you know, I'm really having to like trust fall into myself, so to speak. And yeah. So it's not easy. It's not easy, but ain't nobody ever said it was easy, you know. If it was so easy, you know, how much would you really appreciate it? Because you'd be like, oh, I'll just do this, that, or whatever, you know. So it's that's a part of the journey as well. Breaking that ice of even coming out here and just putting my face to it all for y'all, like I never even did that before a few weeks ago. And you know, my purpose and reason for that was to onboard over for this podcast that we got going, you know. And you know, we're still doing that. A lot of that, obviously, we're seeing is from my mentors and you know other natures of that business and stuff. It's seeming a lot of that's going to have to be done in Patreon. So please go over there and tap into there. You know, even if you just become a free member today, you know, if you see that it could add value to you, and when you do see that, because I believe that at some point you will, you know, then invest in that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you're just curious, just go over and tap in on the free side and, you know, see if it's for you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it ain't, hey, I don't take that personal, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it might not be right for you today, but it may be right for you tomorrow. So, like sitting here playing what I love, you know, I bought that tape. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to invest in the things you love. And it makes for a lot more fruitful life. That's why, you know, I continue to like harp on, or however you want to put a term on it, about self-investment. You know, a lot of people say that's the best investment you can make is in yourself. And that's so true. But like the concepts of understanding and really grasping what that means is it's sort of difficult to understand. It's like one of those things that you don't really start getting it until you start doing it, you know. Yeah. So if we could, yeah, we might just go ahead and because this is obviously not going to be good for the algorithm. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off and rebring it in here, and yeah, we'll go from there. I appreciate anybody that checks this out later and stuff. Again, go to the Patreon. That's where it's really gonna go down. Well, actually, I say that because that's just how I was brought up talking and stuff. But I'm trying to break myself with stuff like that too. You shouldn't say that's how it's gonna go down. That's where it's gonna go up, because you know we're raising these vibrations, not lowering them. You know. But yeah, we're gonna close this one out, and I'll come back in since it seems that we have corrected the technical difficulties. And that's cool too, though it was very frustrating for me. You know, matter of fact, maybe we won't dip out because it's I don't know. It's all a part of the journey. It's cool that people getting to see that too, because like that was frustrating for me at this moment. There's gonna be a bunch of people that shit is frustrating for, and when I leave this shit up here and they can see that, it's like, damn, it's like this nigga was straight up fucking fumbling around and every damn thing. And it's like, yeah, I mean, and he figured it out, you know. And I think that's like the root to a lot of the things that I do. It's bigger than me, and it's not just for me, though I do reap benefits from it. You know, it's for a lot of people that have similar upbringings or similar backgrounds, or maybe just in a similar position at this time. You know, all of those things directly correlating to, I think it has a lot to do with my purpose. I'm one of them people that kind of always got their foot in their mouth because, like, I just say how the fuck I feel. I mean, like, so a lot of times I'll be quiet because I'll be sitting there, you know what I'm saying? You know, trying not to say nothing, you know, but I be listening. I be paying attention. Yep. Yep. I don't know. Maybe if we had some chat participation going on right now, we would continue this, but it doesn't seem that like the people that are currently in here, you're obviously not getting enough value that you want to, you know, let anyone know in the chat. So, you'll catch me again. I'll be on here later. It's early afternoon and where I'm at in this Saturn day. People say that. Yeah. And I got my good tea right there. It's some jasmine tea. You see a little canister beside the pot of tea. I got a whole big old pot. Came in ready. I got a bunch of little hydrations over here. That's a big thing in my journey too. If you know me or you know people around me, maybe I've been really, and maybe don't, because I'm kind of like to myself. Uh, I used to be just like, you know, quiet, but I would still be always out in the mix. But it's like, you know, everybody ain't for you. And eventually, you know, it's just like, I'm not letting these people even feed off my energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like energy vamps is what people call it and stuff. Um, yeah. There we go. See the smile and the vibrations raise, because that affects how people gravitate in here too. You'd be surprised how the tempo can just kind of turn up real quick. You know, you just and I got the feels right now. So, like, you know, um, I really should put some snippets in there of that too. In fact, we may be about to dip out, but I'm gonna play something else for you. Let me see here. I'm gonna add this to the stage.
So, Esther, we'd like to ask Abraham to come and speak to us.
Okay. It just takes a few seconds. I won't move much. Just... It is nice to have an opportunity to visit. Mm-hmm. And bright.
Well, I have some questions for you, and I hope you'll excuse my nervousness. This is actually my first interview with a group of beings from another dimension.
You will like it.
Okay.
Okay, and you hear my tea heating up in the back. I'm still getting my groove going, regardless. Yeah, because I'm a regular person just like you, and you know, try and enjoy myself when I can. Yeah, I think that was like the whole. I feel like, honestly, that was like the purpose of even this morning, these little trial and error, damn near videos, because like my mic, I was using like a different device before a few weeks ago when I was on here with y'all, and the mic was just like all screwy. I don't know. It was like sometimes it'd be like the technology, because like when I was trying to listen to it as or something, because like just to make sure everything was kosher, it was like fucking up. Like sometimes the music would sound loud as shit, and you couldn't hear me. It was just like all kind of little like delay, stupid stuff, you know, just nonsense. That's why I call it nonsense. and I had the mic sitting in the back, and you could see it. You know what I'm saying? And all this right here, no matter the intention of it, will force me to, bring it over here. And I don't like fooling with that thing because it's fickle sometimes anyway. Like, even in the move over to this place and stuff, like, I had all this shit set up where I was before, and it would sound like crispy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't unplug nothing. I just brought it, and then it decided to like completely shift how it was working. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't do it. So how is it working different? But luckily I was already with my engineer at that time and shit. He sat there with me on FaceTime. And I say, when people, I'm coachable. So if you tell me, you know what I'm saying, if I don't know, I tell you I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, I can take instruction and stuff and learn. I like to learn. I like knowledge, so an educated man or woman is unfit for slavery. So I've been taught or informed. So, I'll learn. But every time I fool with that thing, it's like kind of fickle and stuff, you know. So I really was not trying to do that. I was just going to buy another mic specifically for this. So I didn't have to worry about trying to transition it here. And then when I'm trying to record and do some music, if I got to get something in or, I'm working on something, or if I just take the notion and the mood in that moment and I feel it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll stop everything and cut that shit on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got to do. Cause like, I'm not your writer guy. Like, just like I'm not this technological guy. I'm not the writing guy. I'm gonna misspell that shit, and it's just gonna hinder me more than it's gonna help me. It's just gonna delay things. And so once I quit trying to fucking do that, and it's like, man, you just spit anyway. So just spit that shit. And like I started using the microphone as my pen and pad. Like I spit the shit out, I say it. And saying, and also that help you the tone or how or what you're trying to do. Because if you write it for me, and everybody's brains is different, you know what I'm saying? We're all different, but similar at the same time. You know what I'm saying? We all different versions of the same source, so to speak. That kind of makes me want to play another clip. But man. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna play the clip because this is what we're feeling, right? Trust your intuition, right?
Has a misunderstanding at its basis that we want to clarify first, and that is to say that everything that...
Have you ever been human?
Well, the question has a misunderstanding at its basis that we want to clarify first, and that is to say that everything that is physical is an extension of that which is non-physical. Physical friends often look at life from their physical format, and they think, well, it's either dead or alive, so it's either physical or non-physical, when in reality, it is always non-physical, and sometimes that non-physical focus is focused into the physical. So the question, have you ever been physical, implies that we are not, right now, physical, while Esther and Jerry and you and so many others are the physical extension of that which we are. It's sort of like saying to your toaster, why don't you be the electrical current also? And the toaster says, I'm the toaster, the electrical current will be the electrical current. And we're wanting you to understand that source energy will always be source energy.
That's basically what I was trying to say, pretty much. Or I was alluding to anyway. And that's so perfect. Like I feel that, you know what I'm saying, we're getting on sort of track of where we was headed to go anyway. So it's like the delays don't really delay anything. Sometimes they're helping more than they're hurting. So it's like if you like fuck the fuck off, then you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know, sometimes you just gotta separate from entities or people or companies or places, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then shit, sometimes it's just been building up to that on its own anyway, like organically happening, whether, however, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just when you working close to your purpose and just doing what you're supposed to do and, doing it with integrity and, doing it the right way. And, you know what I'm saying? Just authentically being yourself. It's you'd be surprised how full circle and in sync it just comes into play. And that's stuff I'm learning right now in real time with you. And just going back to like what I was talking about, all the little technical stuff at the first is like, so either way, hey, now we got a professional mic set up over here because I know it's professional because I've been using the bitch professionally for some years. And that mic has got some shit sitting on some people's desks and they like, hey, it's working. And they tell me by my name, they be like, Jamaco, that is great. It's like, thank you. You could tell me again, cause like I ain't been hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just been pushing, and the little small things really add up when you're trying to do stuff like this or trying to achieve your dreams. Everybody's got dreams, so you know a lot of people it's easy for them to hate because they be like, "Why that motherfucker? Why that motherfucker keep on this and that?" Like you know what I'm saying? They can't wait for you to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's like. And you just keep on pushing. That motherfucker's persistent. And eventually, they say, that boy right there, he's a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, it's, you know, I said it in a song a long time ago. I said, there's nothing new under the sun. And I said in a song, and I'll be realizing sometimes I'll be talking to myself. Like not sometimes I'm always talking to myself like in songs and stuff. A lot of this shit's just for me, you know what I'm saying? And just so happen it could help you too. You feel that? Like so it's like it's crazy. I don't know, like this shit's bigger than me. But anyways, I told myself there was nothing new under this was like 12, at least 12 years old. 12, it's at least 12 years ago that I made this track. I said there was nothing new under the sun. And I told myself, I said, if you hold your own, you can do what you want to do. And baby, what we've been doing, man, we've been holding our own like a motherfucker, boy. Pushing through it all. Like, I could really go into detail of like the shit I've been going through and pushing through. But that ain't what we're here for right now. We uplifting and raising the vibrations. We could get into that more on the Patreon and stuff like that. Or, you know, when it's the time and the place to kind of open up to things like that. But I've been busting ass the whole fucking time. No matter what nobody done thought, I don't care. You don't believe it? I don't care. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna fucking stop. Like, if you knew where the fuck I came from and where the fuck I started at, oh boy, where we are right now is a whole fucking different type of reality. The fact that I'm speaking so coherently to you like this, and I can fucking have a, you know, just the words to say. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying like the words of how I'm saying, because like I was really like a little dumb nigga, like for real. And I just like for real. So it's like the fact of even how I am, or I can articulate myself is what I was trying to say. The fact that I'm even able to articulate myself the way I do now and say shit like that, and like the growth, getting closer to my higher self throughout this time, going through many Kundalini experiences and growing and showing any motherfucker that think I ain't. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's like we already a long way from home. And for me personally, we're a long way from the hill. You know what I'm saying? And if you know me, you know where I'm from. Talking about, you know, the people around here, they call it Nigga Hill. Yeah, we're a long way from Nortonville. If you know, you know. Snortonville, nigga. But you know, we keeping it positive. You heard me? Like, you see that hood shit. You know what I'm saying? You about to hear Mako in this motherfucker, boy. But you know, it's just the nickname, childhood name my people call me. You know, so like, you know. But anyways, here nor there. We're a long way from where we started, and it's beautiful. Even what we are and where we are today. So I'm very grateful and appreciative. And I try to keep myself operating from a positive state at all times, because it's very important to keep these vibrations high. Very, very important. It affects you and your reality as you co-create and, manifest, so to speak, the things that you want to see, whether you realize and you're affecting what you want to see or not. That's why I push so hard on being peaceful, powerful, and prosperous in abundance. Peace, power, and prosperity in abundance. And I am Ghost Clove. That's the moniker that I do music under. And I'm so proud of that name. I'm proud of my name too. My name is Jamadko. J Modco actually is how you're supposed to say that shit. There's like extra stuff in there. I had a high school girlfriend, and I just never felt the urge. I've never been the dude to feel the urge as time went on, I felt like I had to over explain stuff to people because I realized people just don't be understanding shit. People be hearing stuff how they want and stuff like that. But I would never felt the urge to just like over elaborate, especially when I was younger. And that bitch never even knew like the correct way to spell my name. And I said it one time, and like the bitch lost her fucking mind. She's like, I don't even fucking know you. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know why I just thought of that shit, but man, I'm just keeping it all the way with y'all. When you come in here and tap in with me, you coming into my world, and together collectively we can help each other raise the vibrations to all of our, perceptions of reality. Because that's what it is. And you'd be surprised how you can raise and elevate them and change it for the better. You know what I'm saying? If I could do it, if you knew me as a little nigga and you looking like, if Mako could do it, you could do it. But that don't mean just because Mako did it, it's easy to do. That it don't mean that now. Don't get it twisted. But if I did it, it means you can do it. But you have to do the works. That shadow work, taking care of that inner child, and raising your own vibrations. When you about to say something negative and motherfucker just thinking about it and not doing it, or in turn realizing that that's a little bit of a hater in you and you need to elevate and raise from that shit, we could grow together. But you have to do the works. You can't break through if you don't do the works. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing the works. I've cried a lot in this year, and I know we're early in the year. Tears of joy, and I ain't never ever did that. And that's me on my journey and my experiences. Man, I can't make this shit up. My experiences and where I came from to now and this and where it's headed and where it's going and all this shit. I can't make this shit up. But I'm very aware that I am. That's why I have to put this right here for people to see, like the testimony of it. It's just like, So, yeah. And if you don't like it, get your dog head ass the fuck up out of here then. If you don't like it, don't fucking listen to it. Don't watch it. Don't. There's some other shit right up the street, motherfucker. Straight up, nigga. It's just me being all the way with it. But again, some people may take that as like, oh, you're just talking about the high vibrations. Like, look, bitch, if you feel that way, get the fuck out. And because it ain't like that. It's just like, sometimes you just gotta let motherfuckers know too. Because as much as we gonna always try to stay on these peace, powerful, and prosperity vibes and achieving and succeeding in abundance, there's always them haters and stuff around too. You know what I'm saying? As we grow, you know what I'm saying, we'll have people that mod that stuff out and stuff like that. But just sometimes you just gotta let motherfucker know too. It's like not even from no bravado state, just like those are just the facts. Like a lot of times, like I just gotta tell people about themselves. Like, cause I'll sit there, and people get used to that and they expect you to just not say nothing or to deal with it or whatever and think that that's acceptable because it's happened. Maybe I was, maybe I'm a little more enlightened than you. And maybe I was just sitting there at a grace hoping and waiting for you to, like stop fucking with me or grow the fuck up about it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you fuck with somebody enough, eventually they'll tell you about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I ever really do is like, because I know good and well if the roles was reversed with them people and anything like that, you know, I would be hearing my shit off the top, you know. So yeah. But I love y'all. We've been in here about an hour. I'm gonna be back in here later. Like again, I feel like the whole purpose was for me to make sure that this shit's set up. And maybe it was just really silly for me to have that setting back there and not having it hooked up when we could have had some better audio and I could have been presenting myself in a better way to you all. And those are the facts of it too. But not to say that that's why the situation was going the way it was going either. For motherfuckers to do ornery shit, and you know what I'm saying, do you know little low vibrational shit, however, from afar or whatever the fuck they do, you know what I'm saying? You know, not to say that don't get it twisted, like, oh yeah, I was helping them over. Nah. I was helping myself. So again, I appreciate y'all. We've been in here about an hour, and I will be back in here later. And obviously, we got the audio set back up right. And even if so, you know what I'm saying, not to speak this or that, but just regardless, like, can't stop, won't stop. You know what I'm saying? It hurdles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jump the fuck over them. We're gonna jump at the gym on that bitch every time. You know what I'm saying? And you know the delays are over. I'm gonna keep saying it. The delays are over. We're not accepting that into our microcosm or our macrocosms. We're not accepting it. And we got a lot of deals in place and shit on the table and stuff. Shit ready to shake. You know what I'm saying? And then some other business and stuff going too. You got the shit ready to shake. You know what I'm saying? The delays are over, and we're not gonna stop. No matter. It don't matter. When it came too far, when it came a long way. Long way from the hill, nigga. And I mean that from a mental state. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shackles and chains for niggas being their mind. You know what I'm saying? That's something else we help breaking through too. You know what I'm saying? Just because like the way I talk and the way I sound and stuff, the way I really am, you know what I'm saying? And then seeing that those rays of vibrations and stuff, let a nigga know this maybe sound like me, you know what I'm saying? And really like me, you know what I'm saying? That you could do it too. And when I say nigga, I don't mean boy, you know, boy, girl, whoever, you know what I'm saying? White or black too, you know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't no, we ain't on that, you know what I'm saying? We're definitely aware of unfairness for people in our community. We're not gonna turn no blind eye to that. We ain't gonna see no evil on that shit. Fuck that, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Fuck that. So yeah. Unapologetically being ourselves. Thank you, Logic, for the tape. And it's been helping the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's been helping me in a lot of ways. And I'm grateful and thankful that you're even, you know, still doing music and doing that and just still being you through all the shit that you had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna sit here and act like I know everything you've been through, because I don't know you. But that don't mean that I can't love you. You know what I'm saying? And from afar, and then the knowledge that I'm able to gain from a distance, because I feel like that's the purpose and the point that you put it out there for. And it helps, you know, the next gun come, you know. So MC, you know, I'm learning that I'm not just the MC. I'm not just the admin behind it. I'm not just any of that. I do a lot of those things, but I'm Jay Modco, and I'm GOSCLOVE, and I'm Mako, I'm Jay, whatever you know me by, you know what I'm saying? You know, I keep it real in any of those layers. We all got layers and shades and forms and stuff, you know what I'm saying? We all went to school and stuff, and, you know, like, you know, your grandma might have told you, don't be scaring them white people, boy. You act right, you know what I'm saying? You act like you got some manners, because you're coming there all buck wild and shit. And you learn that that's not accepted there. But I'm going to tap back in with y'all in a little bit. We've been on here for a little minute, and we got the technical difficulties and pulled the kinks out the cords and shit, you feel me? So, like, We'll be back. We're gonna be back. Even if I feel that anxiety in my chest and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna make it shake. Even if I got put this tape on to motivate me to get back in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's in a positive manner. And get some more good jasmine tea. I mean, I might be back sooner than you know. You know what I'm saying? I might hop back on here in 10 minutes. Might hop back on here in 20. 35, 45 minutes. Somebody open a window. See, I'm in my element, you know what I'm saying? So when you know that, you know, I'm gonna keep that shit cracking. When I'm dropping them shits like I was while, you know what I'm saying, how we come up, you know that I'm gonna keep it cracking. Yeah. I love y'all and let's keep raising these vibrations to peace, power, and prosperity and abundance. And I'm gonna keep growing, and I'm gonna keep showing that I'm growing, so you know you can do it too. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. And we learning together. We can do this shit together. We got this shit. Can't stop, won't stop. We got this shit. Word. Real hip hop. Capital letters. Exclamation point on that motherfucker, boy. That's right, motherfucker. All right, I'll be back.